Let's continue in Colossians, and I hope you're having a good morning. Colossians 1, verse 16. For by him all things were created. Well, we've talked about this already, but here's what I want you to pay attention to this morning. I want you to key in on a little grammar form we call prepositions. For by him, it's actually the Hebrew, or the Greek rather, preposition en. I think this is getting a little bit to him as the designer. For by him all things were created, in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities, all things were created through, that's dia. I think that's getting at the idea of him as the builder, and for, eis, that is to him, toward him, or for him. That is, he's the end of it all. So it's an all-encompassing kind of theology of Christocentric creation. He's the designer, he's the builder, and he's the end of it all. It's actually that he plans it and he builds it, and now it is to him, for him. That's what we're for. We're for him. So this is important to note, this final preposition. You were made for him, and you were made by him. So you're designed a particular way, you're built a particular way, and you have a particular end. Now, that's all in Christ. So that means that when you function in a way that doesn't reflect your identity, when you function in a way that doesn't show his lordship, when you live in a way that's outside of the step of actualizing that for which you were made, which namely is fellowship with him, well then there's a problem, right? There's a problem. And in this, by the way, there's a little reassurance. Let me just show you that. In the verse it says, when it talks about the things that were created by him in heaven and earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities. That's, I think, to remind us that not just physical things, but even celestial things, spiritual things, angels and demons, that, listen, there's nothing that is outside the purview of the creative work and the ultimate destiny defined by Jesus. So Jesus here, kind of smuggled into the middle of this, is this beautiful picture of sovereignty. So if he's sovereign over everything, you don't have to be afraid of anything. He's the ultimate authority of all things, and you match up best with his authority when you live in a manner that matches the way he designed you to be. So do that the best you can today, and have a great day.